Hello, friends. Welcome back to Info English Podcast. Take a comfortable seat, relax for a moment, and today I will take you far back into history, to a world of warriors, gods, giant temples, and one of the greatest traditions ever created by humanity. Imagine standing in ancient Greece nearly 3,000 years ago. The hot sun shines brightly over the land, crowds gather from different cities, and the sound of cheering echoes through the air. Athletes are running across dusty fields, horses race through arenas, wrestlers prepare for battle, and thousands of people watch with excitement in their eyes. But these were not just ordinary games. For the people of ancient Greece, the Olympics were sacred. They believed the competitions honored Zeus, the king of the Greek gods. The games were not only about strength or victory, they were about pride, respect, and human spirit. Around 776 BC, the first recorded Olympic Games were held in a place called Olympia. At that time, Greece was not one united country. It was divided into many city-states, like Athens, Sparta, and Corinth. These cities often fought wars against each other. Soldiers battled for land, power, and control. But something remarkable happened during the Olympics. A special peace agreement called the Olympic Truce was announced. During this period, wars had to stop, so athletes and travelers could safely reach Olympia. Imagine enemies putting down their weapons and standing side by side, not to fight, but to compete peacefully through sports. That idea alone made the Olympics special. In the beginning, the games were very simple. There was only one event, a short foot race across the stadium. The first known Olympic champion was a man named Corybus, who worked as a cook. There were no world medals, no television cameras, and no giant stadiums. Winners received only an olive wreath crown placed gently on their heads. But in ancient Greece, this simple crown meant honor, glory, and respect. Olympic champions became heroes in their cities, and people celebrated them with songs, feasts, and pride. As time passed, the Olympics became bigger and more exciting. More sports were added, including wrestling, boxing, long jump, discus throw, javelin throw, horse racing, and chariot races. One of the most intense competitions was called pankration, a brutal combat sport that mixed wrestling and fighting together with almost no rules. It was dangerous, exhausting, and thrilling to watch. People admired athletes because they represented courage, strength, discipline, and determination. The Olympic Games slowly grew into a massive festival lasting several days. Athletes traveled from different parts of Greece to compete, bringing pride and honor to their cities. Before the competitions began, they stood together and took an oath, promising to compete honestly and follow the rules fairly. Cheating was considered deeply shameful because the Olympics were about more than victory. They were about character and integrity. Only men were allowed to participate in the ancient Olympics, and women were not even permitted to watch certain events. Still, despite these limitations, the Olympics became one of the most important traditions in ancient Greek culture. For nearly 1,200 years, the Games continued to unite people through competition, discipline, and celebration. But over time, the ancient world began to change. Greece eventually came under the control of the powerful Roman Empire. Slowly, the meaning of the Games started fading. Then, in 393 AD, the Roman Emperor, Theodosius I, decided to ban the Olympics because they were connected to old religious traditions that no longer matched the beliefs of the empire. And just like that, after centuries of history, celebration, and glory, the Olympic Games disappeared. For nearly 1,500 years, the Olympic Games had disappeared from the world. The great stadiums of ancient Greece became quiet. The cheering crowds were gone, and the traditions that once united people slowly faded into history. Many believed the Olympics belonged only to the past, like an old, forgotten story buried deep in time. But some ideas are too powerful to disappear forever. Slowly, the spirit of the Olympics began to return. In the late 1800s, the world was changing rapidly. Countries were becoming more connected, travel was improving, and people were beginning to believe that sports could bring humanity together. During this time, a French educator named Baron Pierre de Coubertin became deeply inspired by the ancient Olympic Games. He believed sports could build not only stronger bodies, but also stronger minds and better relationships between nations. His dream was simple but powerful: to unite people through peaceful competition instead of conflict. So, in 1894, he helped create the International Olympic Committee, also known as the IOC. Just 2 years later, in 1896, the first modern Olympic Games were held in Athens, Greece, the same land where the ancient Olympics had once begun thousands of years earlier. For many people, it felt like history itself had awakened again. Athletes from 14 countries arrived to compete. Compared to today's Olympics, the event was small, but the feeling was enormous. Once again, nations stood together peacefully through sports. As the years passed, the Olympics became larger and more popular. More countries joined, more sports were added, and athletes from around the world began chasing the dream of becoming Olympic champions. One major change came in 1900, when women were finally allowed to compete in the Olympics for the first time. This changed the future of sports forever. Slowly, women proved their talent and strength in every event, inspiring millions of people across the world. Later, the Winter Olympics were introduced for snow and ice sports such as skiing, figure skating, and ice hockey. The Paralympic Games were also created, giving athletes with disabilities the chance to compete and inspire the world with their courage and determination. Over time, the Olympics became more than just a sporting event. They became a celebration of human spirit, discipline, and perseverance. The modern Olympics also introduced symbols that are recognized all around the world today. One of the most famous is the 5 Olympic rings. These interlocking rings represent the continents of the world coming together in unity and friendship. Another important tradition is the Olympic flame. Inspired by ancient Greece, the flame is lit in Olympia before every Olympic Games. It is then carried through different cities and countries in a torch relay until it reaches the host city. During the opening ceremony, the flame lights a giant cauldron that burns throughout the Games as a symbol of hope, peace, and continuity. But behind every Olympic event, there is also a deeply human story. Every athlete who enters the Olympics carries years of hard work, sacrifice, discipline, and dreams. Some train in difficult conditions. Some overcome injuries, failures, and personal struggles. Many dedicate their entire lives to one goal: the chance to represent their country on the Olympic stage. That is why the Olympics feel so emotional to people around the world. They are not only about winning medals, they are about courage, resilience, and never giving up. Over the years, the Olympics have also faced difficult moments. World wars forced the Games to stop temporarily. Political tensions and global problems sometimes divided nations. Yet, even during those difficult times, the Olympic spirit continued to survive. The Games kept reminding the world that peaceful competition is always better than conflict. Today, billions of people watch the Olympics from every corner of the world. For a few special weeks, countries come together not through war, but through sports. Flags may be different, languages may be different, but emotions remain the same. Excitement, pride, hope, and inspiration. From the dusty fields of ancient Greece to the giant modern stadiums filled with lights and cheering crowds, the Olympic Games have traveled through thousands of years of history. The Olympics are more than just games. They are a reminder that humanity can still stand together peacefully. They teach us that true greatness is not only about victory, but also about effort, respect, discipline, and unity. And perhaps that is the true meaning of the Olympic flame. No matter how much the world changes, there will always be a light that continues to burn. And that brings us to the end of today's inspiring journey, a story of courage, unity, competition, and the unstoppable human spirit. From the dusty fields of ancient Greece to the giant stadiums of today, the Olympics continue to remind the world that peaceful competition can bring humanity together. Before you go, here are 3 useful words with examples. Discipline, the ability to control yourself and work hard. Example: Olympic athletes train with great discipline every day. Unity, people coming together as one. Example: the Olympic Games are a symbol of unity among nations. Perseverance, continuing even when things are difficult. Example: her perseverance helped her achieve her Olympic dream. Try to use these words in your daily life. I hope you enjoyed this story. Which word was new for you? Tell me in the comments. Check the description for more vocabulary and write a sentence using one of these words. I'd love to read it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing lessons. Keep learning, keep improving, and keep moving forward. See you in the next interesting story.